take a look back at 10 loved but forgotten black sitcoms of the 90s. Good Behavior. Good Behavior is an American sitcom that aired from August to September 1996 on UPN. The series follows the life of a parolee named Willie Good, played by Sherman Hemsley, who moves in with his well-to-do daughter and her family in upscale California. The show's humor centers around Willie's struggles to adjust to his new lifestyle and follow the strict rules of his parole. The cast also features Dorian Wilson, Alex Datcher, and Krystn Enum. Despite the short run, the show gained a loyal following among fans of African American sitcoms for its unique premise and hilarious performances. Getting By. Getting By was a sitcom that aired on ABC from 1993 to 1994, and although it only lasted for 2 seasons, it had a loyal following. The series focused on the Matthews family, who struggled to make ends meet and provide for their children in a Chicago suburb. The show tackled serious issues such as poverty, race, and single parenthood while maintaining a lighthearted and comedic tone. Starring Cindy Williams and Thelma Hopkins as the 2 matriarchs of the family, the show was praised for its talented and diverse cast, including young actors Merlin Santana and Dion Richmond. Despite its relatable premise and positive reviews, the show struggled in ratings and was eventually canceled, leaving fans disappointed. Sparks. Sparks is a sitcom that aired on UPN from 1996 to 1998. It follows the story of the Sparks family, who run a family-owned law firm in Los Angeles. The show features a talented cast, including James Avery, Robin Givens, Terrence Howard and Miguel Nunez Jr. and tackles topics such as family dynamics and workplace relationships. The family dynamic is often tense, as they struggle to live up to their father's expectations. Despite its short run, the show tackled social issues like race relations and gender roles in the workplace. Good News. Good News is a sitcom that aired on UPN from 1997 to 1998. The series follows the story of David Randolph, a young acting pastor who is designated to lead the African American Church of Life in Compton, California. However, most of the church's members are initially resistant to the new pastor and resent him replacing their former leader. With the help of the church's secretary, Vera Hudson, Randolph attempts to bring the congregation back together and help them through their struggles. The show also features an ensemble cast, including Roz Ryan as Hattie, the church's cook, Tracy Sherrill Jones as the church's youth director, and Guy Torrey as a choir member and janitor. The show tackles themes of family, community, and faith, and although it only lasted 1 season, it remains a beloved cult classic. Cleghorn. Cleghorn is a short-lived 1995 sitcom starring Ellen Cleghorn, a former cast member of Saturday Night Live. The show was based on her stand-up comedy and followed her character, a single mother named Ellen Carlson, as she navigated life in New York City. The show's humor revolved around Carlson's job as a nurse's aide, her relationships with her teenage son and her best friend, and her attempts to find love. Despite being the first sitcom to feature an African-American woman in the lead role since Julia in the 1960s, Cleghorn was met with mixed reviews and low ratings, leading to its cancellation after 1 season. Where I Live. Where I Live is a 1993 sitcom starring Doug E. Doug is Douglas St. Martin, a teenager growing up in Harlem, NYC. The show features an ensemble cast, including Flex Alexander as Douglas's best friend Russell and Erica Alexander as his crush. It explores themes of family, school, friendships, and romance. Although Where I Live was cancelled after 1 season due to low ratings, the show remains a fan favorite for its honest portrayal of African American life and its ability to address difficult topics with humor and heart. Getting Personal. Getting Personal is a Fox sitcom that aired from 1998 to 1999, starring Vivica A. Fox, Dwayne Martin, and John Cryer. The series follows the professional and personal lives of 3 advertising agency employees in Chicago, including their romantic entanglements and comedic mishaps. Although it featured a talented cast and witty writing, the show was unfortunately cancelled after only 1 season due to low ratings. The Royal Family. Royal Family was a popular American sitcom that aired on CBS from 1991 to 1992. The series follows the lives of a middle-class African-American family, the Royals, who live in a housing project in Harlem, New York City. The show was created by Eddie Murphy and featured an ensemble cast including Redd Foxx, Della Reese, Marianne Alda, Silver Gregory, and Larenz Tate. The show's first season was a huge success, ranking among the top 25 shows of the year. However, tragedy struck during the show's second season when Redd Foxx suffered a heart attack and passed away during a rehearsal. Despite attempts to continue the show without him, it was ultimately cancelled after only a few episodes starring Jackie Harry. The Royal Family was praised for its realistic portrayal of a working-class African-American family, and for its ability to tackle serious social issues with humor and grace. The show's impact on the representation of African-American families on television is still felt today, making it a landmark in television history. For Your Love. For Your Love is a sitcom that aired on NBC from 1998 to 2002. It centers around the lives of 3 couples as they navigate the ups and downs of their romantic relationships. The show starred Holly Robinson Peete, James LaSure, and D.W. Moffat as one couple, Tamala Jones, Timon Kyle Durrett, and Adave Blackman as another, and Adee Pfeiffer and Flex Alexander as the third. Despite mixed reviews from critics, the show was popular with audiences and lasted for 4 seasons. South Central. South Central is an American sitcom that aired on Fox from April to June 1994. It follows the life of the Slocum family, who live in South Central Los Angeles. The family is headed by a single mother, who is determined to keep her family together and provide a better life for them despite the challenges they face in their neighborhood. New Attitude. The sitcom New Attitude followed 2 sisters, Yvonne and Vicky, who opened a beauty salon called New Attitude. Yvonne's experimental nature often got them in trouble, while Vicky's practical approach helped them out of sticky situations. The salon staff included Lamar, their top hairdresser, Taylor, an ambitious but unskilled receptionist, and Leon, the landlord. Unfortunately, the show was short-lived, airing only 6 of the 8 episodes filmed before being cancelled by ABC in 1990. Homeboys in Outer Space. Homeboys in Outer Space is a science fiction sitcom that aired on UPN from 1996 to 1997. The show follows 2 astronauts named Tiberius Ty Walker and Morris Clay, who travel through space on their ship the Swanky Panky. The show often parodied popular science fiction movies and television shows, and featured guest appearances from various celebrities. It used humor and sci-fi elements were unique, but it received mixed reviews from audiences and critics alike, and was cancelled after just 1 season.